Hey folks, Roland Martin here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's a Frog Dogs Day, and I'll tell you why. It's 70 degrees, but we're on an airboat. Now listen, whenever you're on an airboat, you got a lot of cold wind coming by, and I'm with my good friend and stepson, Rich.
Good
hey,
morning.
Rich. Huh?
Good morning.
Yeah, well, you know, Rich is quite a mechanic. Now, Rich has helped clean up this airboat. And you might mention, what was the issue? Why wouldn't this airboat run good?
We had beetles in Florida that actually eat holes in rubber. Red fuel cans, fuel lines for your vehicles. So it was leaking fuel from the fuel injection system. It wouldn't pressurize.
Well, anyway, Rich and I are going to do a maiden voyage. We get the boat all fixed now. They got brand new seats on it. Look at this thing. We get it all set up. We're going to go back to my airboat camp. I got a super duper airboat camp way back in the Everglades. Hey, let's take a ride. Coming up to our airboat camp, the Crystal Palace. Yeah, we're gonna go up and look at it. See what happens. We built this dock here. This dock's holding up pretty good. It's not bad. I got a rope here somewhere.
Yeah, it's back by the fishing rods there.
Yeah, I got it right here. I had John Paul Morris out here, and he was shooting tilapia and gar.
Oh, no kidding.
On the airboat. He was really doing good.
I thought about it this morning when I was already on the way to the house.
Oh, the bow?
Yep. I thought, yeah.
See what kind of animals are out here on the property. Bunch of raccoons and otters and I don't know what all. Dock looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
Lawn looks good. Somebody cut the grass. Home away from home. Kind of settling, isn't it?
Yeah.
They try to shore it up and keep it from settling, but I don't know if they can do that. Does that work?
Nope.
None of that works?
No, it don't work either.
Is that locked too?
Yep. Yeah, I can see the post right there.
You know what was happening is a bunch of guys had these keys, and they were coming out here and spending the day out here. And so they had to change everything. Huh. Oh well, I'll have to go see Roger. That's probably, there was a lock on that door. That was the door for the generator.
Yep.
See if that works. No, that's a different lock. Look at those locks there. Holy shit.
Yep, it's probably the same one as the one up in the house now.
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to get in there.
Nope. Huh. Probably people out here messing around.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I told her I was coming today, she was like, wait, you can't go out there without me. I have to work. And I'm like, yeah. I said, well, consider it I'm working.
That'd be cool. Look at this, it's starting to rot away.
Yeah, there's Some things that look like need some upkeep, just a little bit. These look like they're lights.
Yeah, I bet they light up at night.
Yep, if they still do. I remember being out here when you literally had to help somebody get up onto this.
Sure.
That's how low this was.
Right.
That was the last time we were here.
Yeah. Okay, well, Rich and I are back in the canal, and this canal is full of gators like that one right there. Look at that thing. It's about, what, 8-footer?
Yeah, he's about 8 feet. Yep.
There's hundreds of them in here. And that guy there, I don't know if he's gonna take off or not. But he's laying right there. I don't know if those rods are gonna hit anything.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Ooh. Ooh. Gators right here.
He's almost as big as mine, Roland. Not too much.
That's a big gator.
That's a big gator.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
That's a big gator.
He's not quite as big as mine, but he's pretty close.
That's a big one.
You wanna get the trolling motor to go?
Well, I've put this small little fluke on, and it's on an unweighted hook, and I'm throwing to these outside bushes, and there's a little bit of current coming by. So that's the kind of ambush point a big bass would like, right off one of these bushes. Just fish it real slow and easy. But there's not only bass in here, but there's garfish, and there's Oscars, and there's big mudfish.
Tilapia?
So, tilapia. There's one right there, just hit it. Yeah. There's a strike, but I don't know if it's a bass or not. Yeah, it's a bass.
You get one?
Yeah.
Nice.
The bass, yes sir. Not much of a deal, but hey, there's a lot of bass in here. But with this water high, what happens is there's so many of them go back into the Everglades, but there's some that hang on this canal. And that's just a little one. Hey, but I've seen them 8, 9 pounds in here, 10 pounds. Some big ones in here. He hit that little fluke, and again I had this is a 20-pound braided line off this little favorite spinning reel, rod and reel, and I'm just coming through the head of it, about a ½ inch or so. Come out, pull that hook down, just like we're rigging a regular worm, and coming through the back of that thing right there. Oh. But out for these bushes that stick out the farthest, they're the good ones. Okay, there's a bass. Yeah, a little bass.
There we go.
Little old Cinco fish. I tell you, when things get tough like they are right now, you can always catch a fish on Cinco. And really this is so perfect a deal. This boat's just kind of drifting along, but these bushes they're little points that stick out, and I'm making a little kind of a side flip, just like this, right to the edge of the bush. Let it sink down, and I'll hit all these point bushes, points, and that's where all the fish seem to be, on the points of the bushes.
That's a pretty big boy up there to the left. See him?
Oh yeah, look at that one. Yeah. Look at that guy.
Yeah, that's a big one.
He's coming off the rock up there.
He's, I bet he's every bit of 8, 9 feet.
I got another Oscar on. Look at that guy. Oh, Oscars. It's a pretty good size one.
Yeah, he is.
They hit that worm. There are a lot more of them. There was a cold front that hit down here about 10 years ago. It wiped most of them out. But now that it's been warm these last couple of years, these Oscars are coming back. And a lot of people eat them. They're pretty good to eat. They're hard to hold.
Expensive to buy.
And now they're, some people eat them. They're pretty good to eat, I think. I can't get this thing out. Well, that's an Oscar. Like you get in the aquariums.
Yep.
They're all over the place, but the cold weather kills them out, but they're back again.
Yes, that was a bass.
Really?
Yeah, they're right along this edge. On this side, there's that drop off right there. It seems like every time that worm drops down there, just off of it.
A big old,
Uh-oh, what you
big
got?
old Oscar.
Another Oscar.
Big Oscar. Oscars are fighting harder than the bass. These Oscars are going crazy. There's really a lot of them.
I can't believe how big they are.
They're big.
Yeah.
I'm kind of swimming that thing along, and they're eating it. You can't hold them very good.
No.
They have a small mouth, and can't do much with them.
No.
I'm just throwing it way down there and just kind of swimming it back. You got son?
Got a bass. Got a little bass.
Yeah, it's kind of small. Yeah.
Another little quarter pounder.
Yeah.
Enough quarter pounders I wasn't even able to make a Big Mac.
Yeah.
I think that's the smallest one of the day I caught.
I got a bass. I got a bass there. Oh yeah. I got a good bass. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got a bass.
Nice.
Another bass on a worm. Well, it's a Cinco. It's not a Cinco. It's a fluke. Nice couple pound bass. They're right on the edge of the lily pads. not see you catch millions of them like this, but so many of the big fish, because of the high water, are back in the Everglades. Some are still hanging on this canal.
Yeah.
You want me to rig up you a worm?
Yeah, they quit hitting on this. I think the only thing hitting on this now
Let me rig you up a worm.
Is the
I will do that. I'll give you a
Oscars
and let's see. What about that rod? That would be a good rod, wouldn't it?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, we'll just.
That's my favorite rod.
Your favorite rod? Dang on it! Just I lost the 3 best bass I've had on. I don't know if that's a bass or what it is. Probably an Oscar. Probably this big Oscar. Just a big Oscar. Hey, these things are fighting so good.
Another Oscar.
Another Oscar.
Yep.
But I tell you what, folks, this was fun stuff. You know, we've had a good day. It's getting kind of late in the day, and we've had plenty of opportunities for medium-sized bass and a couple big bass. But look at the size of these Oscars.
That's the biggest one so far.
These are just gigantic big Oscars, and I mean these are just tremendous fish. These are over a pound. And some people like to eat them, and they're just a lot of fun to catch, and they really fight good. So anyway, it's been an Oscar day.
It's been an Oscar day.
Well, thank you, Rich.
Thanks, Roland.
We tested out the airboat. We got the airboat running just perfect. And we come down to the camp to check on it, and everything's fine. The Everglades are alive and well.
Yes, they are.
And so we've had a lot of interesting action. We've only fished a couple hours, but we've had something bit the lure almost every time. Almost every time.
Yeah.
Might have been an Oscar, might have been a little something or other, it could have been a mudfish, could have been a gar.
Could have been that little gator.
Well, anyway, Rich, I want to thank you again. It's I tell you, we've had a good time checking out the Everglades again.
It's been a lot of fun.
And some days when the water's right and the water's low, we can really catch them. But we had a lot of fun today, even with high water.
Yeah, we did, definitely.
So, anyway,
lots of bass, even more Oscars.
Anyway, folks, hey, hit that subscribe button, hit that likes button. I got O'Reilly. They just love this airboat, and of course Bass Pro Shop and all the other people.
Yep.
We just have a great
Frog
time.
Togs.
The Frog Tog people.
Spike
Everybody has a wonderful time with it. And speaking of Frog Togs, you know, this morning when we came out here, we needed those Frog Togs. It was cold.
Yeah, it was chilly this morning, definitely.
So anyway, folks, hey, the Everglades are alive and well. Come on down. We'll take you out fishing if we can. If you want a guide trip down here, in fact, that's available too.
Yep.
Go on Judy M at fishingwithrolandmartin.com. Hey, I'll take you out here. That'd be a good deal.
And if you're looking for an airboat.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we're trying to sell this airboat. I got another airboat. I got 2 airboats. Same deal. Folks, we'll see you again soon. Hey, thanks for watching.
See you.